So protect the trucks loading supplies from the train in the industrial sector until they're ready to evacuate. After humiliating defeat at the Battle of Ardennes, we found ourselves forced on the defensive. In particular, this sector holds an important industrial sector from which we just received a train full of supplies that need to be relocated somewhere else. Your objective here is to protect a convoy of trucks that's loading the goods. Okay. So keep the enemy away from the industrial sector. Our allies have set up defenses in the industrial sector, but we fear it might not be enough. If possible, try to make sure that the enemy doesn't even get close. And protect the trucks for a full load. A train full of supplies has arrived, but we're loading them into the trucks to move them where they're needed the most. The enemy seems to be aware of this and are attacking. Do not let them get anywhere near the trucks. Okay, so lots of allied forces in the industrial sector here. Lonely Howitzer there. Yeah, so it looks like here mostly it's just kind of a quick defense prep. So I'm going to take these mortars because they could come in handy.
Yeah, 120mm mortars are always good.
Oh, you got these as well here. I'm not sure what the defenses are going to look like just yet. Let's see, what else do we got? Reinforcements, please. Late 1944. All right, it's pretty good. Mediums, Panzer IV-H. Well, that's got some decent stats too, so should be able to hold up. You got your howitzers, based off of the Panzer 38T. Panzer Werfer 42 with the 10-barrel rocket launcher. And then we got the Flak 88 heavy AA cannons. 8 reinforcements, so I might have to be careful when it comes to planning my strategy for this.
You can see that over there took a really big tank battle.
So I would assume that there would be more on the way. It's like there are just some scattered forces that are just out and about here, so I'm just taking my precious time. I'm just kind of moving things around. I'm not like getting like super prepped for like an actual attack. I'm just kind of moving things around for later.
Yeah, I get it.
Ziel in Sicht! Besser den als uns! Die greifen uns an! Wer sie erwischt hat.
That's a Churchill.
Was brauchen Sie, Chef? Hier kommt die Infanterie.
I don't know if this Panther knows where he's aiming, but... Oh, I wanted him to slap the Churchill, but I guess he didn't want to.
Hört sie klar und deutlich. Besser den als uns. Die greifen uns an. Erledigen und heimgehen. Feind gesichtet. Alles klar. Befehle.
I saw that. I saw that gun.
Es gibt nichts, mit dem wir nicht fertig werden.
See, Churchills are awfully slow.
Die schießen auf uns. Immer drauf. Wir werden nie erfahren, wer sie erwischt hat. Ziel in Sicht. Verdammt, das war's.
Es gibt nichts, mit dem wir nicht fertig
Lass
werden.
ich sie
Hey, der
liegen.
Panzer ist frisch gewaschen.
Outperform the Panther.
Endlich geht's los. Bereit zum Losrollen. Meldet Feindkontakt. Uns hält keiner auf. Endlich geht's los. Endlich geht's los.
134 mils of armor on the front?
Yeah, the slugger, it's really dangerous.
Now I'm curious.
Rücken vor.
I better make this freaking quick.
Panzer in Stellung.
Oh boy.
Uns hält keiner auf. Panzer bestätigt Befehl.
Dodging. Let's go.
Rücken vor. Uns
Die
hält
Feinde
keiner
sind
auf.
am Sektor.
Panzer eingegraben.
Hier tut sich nichts, Kommandant.
Actually,
Endlich
wait,
geht's los.
because
Uns hält keiner auf. Uns hält keiner auf.
Die schießen auf uns.
Nimm es wie
Die
ein
greifen
Mann.
uns an.
Feindliche Truppenbewegung gesichtet. Panzergruppe meldet sich zum Kampf.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a long delay before they arrive.
Hier.
I think this entrenchment is gonna
Flak
screw
hier,
up,
alles
but
klar.
we'll
Jawohl, Kommandant.
see what happens when I rotate it.
Keine Feindflieger.
Because since it just...
Einsatzbereit.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna screw up.
I actually don't know if attacking an entrenched unit from behind does more damage. It seems like it will make sense, but at the same time, an entrenched unit gets more defense, so it might be just... is it entrenched? Okay, it doesn't matter where it's pointing. We might actually need to try this out. Does the direction where the enemy is entrenching actually matter?
Lasst uns ihre Linien durchbrechen. Verstanden. Wir rücken auf. Wir werden sie überrollen. Ziel zerstört.
I'll try to redeploy this so it's a little more...
Feind gesichtet.
Oh dear lord.
Was immer Sie wünschen. Chef, wir haben Feindberührung.
Okay, this is the best thing I can really do here.
Wird gemacht. Oh nein! Verdammt, es sind zu viele. Liegen unter Feuer.
Panzergruppe meldet sich zum Kampf.
Feind gesichtet. Erwarten Befehle. Den hat's kalt erwischt. Ich schaffe es nicht. Hier kommt die greifen uns an. Ruhe, der Kommandant spricht.
Panzer hier. Der Panzer bestätigt Befehl.
Alles ruhig hier.
Wir werden sie überrollen.
Something tells me that's a Churchill coming in. Unless if I'm just hearing my tanks.
Verstanden. Wir rücken aus. Hey, der Panzer ist frisch gemacht. Panzer meldet feindliche Truppenbewegung gesichtet. Wer hat noch nicht?
Get those out of here.
Wir werden sie überrollen. Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer bestätigt Befehl. Hier. Unsere Einheit hat noch einen erwischt.
Okay, the infantry are using their grenades, so
Panzer meldet Feindkontakt. Uns gibt nichts, mit dem wir nicht fertig werden.
get them to kind of back off, and then I can...
Lasst uns ihre Linien durchbrechen. Wir werden sie überrollen. Endlich geht's los. Feindliche Truppen
Those are light vehicles, so the defensive at the back should be able to hold out fine.
Verstanden. Wir rücken aus. Verstanden.
Those are entrenched, and
Yep.
oh yeah, you can't pen them from the front.
Panzer wurde getroffen.
Yeah, you might want to retreat the Hummel, and otherwise it will die a really painful death.
Lasst uns fahren.
Let's put it in the industrial sector for now.
Sind
Wir
im
sprengen
Aufmarschgebiet
sie in die Luft.
angekommen.
Spähpanzer hier. Wir werden es ihnen schon zeigen. Die können sich auf was gefasst machen.
Feind in Sicht.
Wir sind fertig
Ich
hier.
brauche mehr Ziele.
Wir bekommen Treffer. Spähpanzer hier. Werden wir machen. Wir werden es ihnen schon zeigen.
Oh my god.
Werden wir machen. Haben taktische Position erreicht.
What's the pen on these? 113. These can't even pen the front of the Churchills. What? It's 140.
Hmm.
Die hat es Panzer hier. Feind gesichtet. Gepanzerte Einheit bestätigt Befehl.
Yes, my favorite thing about flamethrower tanks is that high penetration.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know why that makes sense in Blitzkrieg 2 logic.
Well, I mean, a flamethrower is still a really dangerous
Gepanzerte
weapon.
Kräfte melden sich zum Dienst.
Then again, if you can make a flamethrower moment deadly enough, because yeah, it can do a lot to infantry. If you are crazy with the flamethrower, like if you've heard of those Molotov cocktail grenades.
Yeah, yeah.
Gepanzerte Einheit
And it's
bestätigt
dead.
Befehl. Panzereinheit hat Befehl.
Another slugger.
Feind in Sicht. Chef, wir haben Feind berührt. Ihre Befehle. Lasst sie uns erledigen und heimgehen.
Fireflies, those are pretty good vehicles that the British can get in this.
Der Feind ist in unserem Sektor. Was brauchen Sie, Chef?
The
Das wollte ich
Slugger,
auch
the
gerade vorschlagen.
M36, or the Jackson, whatever you guys like to call it. It's got a lot of armor in this for some reason.
From what I know, you call it Jackson if it's made from the hull of a Wolverine, and Slugger if the hull was a Sherman, but I might be wrong.
I could search it up later.
Feind gesichtet.
Panzer hier. Wo brauchen Sie uns?
Erwischt.
Selbstfahrerkette bestätigt Befehl.
Sie machen uns fertig.
This isn't gonna help against tanks.
Ich schaffe es. Wir müssen hier raus. Ich schaffe es nicht.
Kampfbereit.
Oh my god.
Feind gesichtet. Erwarten.
I'm sorry, wait, what?
Yeah, I figure you would have noticed. I was looking at the minimap and I noticed that the trucks were getting away, so you probably missed it. But yeah, you did it. You protected the trucks.
I mean, that was kind of like a secondary objective that I did fail, so to speak, because I didn't lose off the bat.
No, you didn't lose, because if the enemy managed to breach in, they simply get more reinforcements, but you only lose if you lose the trucks. But hey, finally another mission that you completed in your first try. Let's go.
I mean, I'll take it. It's not too bad. I'll have to look at the editor, because I don't know where the trucks actually went, since I wasn't paying attention to the map enough. So, our main industrial sector here. Oh, these must have been the trucks you were talking about here.
Yes.
These Opel Blitz.
You can also see the train where the supplies are coming from.
Yeah, all the different freight cars. Yeah, when I kind of looked at this, it seemed like just a lot of units were scattered around, just sitting wherever. Oh, there were 3 anti-tank cannons here.
Yeah, 370-pounders.
Trying to deal with these Churchills when they were entrenched would be a big problem, because I would need to get around them. Oh, there's some extra fortifications here.
Yeah, just to make sure you don't go around.
I mean, also, now that I think of it too, it kind of does make sense, because it would be easier to trespass through that back alley in order to actually get here, just by going down the main road.
Okay, here we have the American base, which is also really well protected.
Shermans, sluggers, Oh, I think I see what you did here for 5 players, because 0 is you, 1 is the enemy, 2 is your ally. I believe 3 you.
Because if you noticed in the map, you had the American point and the British point. However, you can't have one player use 2 different flags. So I needed to put an extra player which will take the place of British, so the UK flag will actually appear.
Script areas. Let's take a look at this here.
Oh, there are many of script areas in this mission.
So let's see. US entrance, so it looks like they get called to move here first. And then I assume they would move to the danger zone.
So you can see the evac points, which is the points that the trucks uses.
Oh, that's right. That makes sense, because if they get out of if they have to brute force their way out, then you have to figure out how to get rid of them some way. And I would assume once they get here, you just remove the unit that gets there. See, I'm understanding the script without looking at the script. It's just this area here, Arta.
Yeah, if you want, I can explain it to you. So, do you know the secondary objective? One of the things that happens if you fail the secondary objective is that the enemies get a M7 priest, which goes over there.
Honestly, I kind of like that idea, because it's like...
Yeah, it basically rewards you if you play well and punishes you if you play bad. Artillery is really dangerous, so you must try your hardest to make sure you don't fail the objective, so the enemy doesn't get the artillery.
I think we still have some time to look at the script reference. How many lines of code do we got here? Hundreds of lines, okay.
Almost 500.
Special thanks to McDude73. Why, of course, because I helped this guy work on some of the maps.
Yeah.
Especially all the coding, so... Plus, I also helped pick the name of this mission.
Yeah, you actually came up with the name for this mission, which was pretty cool.
And Field Marshal, who's quite a big map maker himself, I would say he probably knows quite a lot about LUA as well.
Yeah, he helped a lot. This mission was extremely hard to script, because I had to make the script that counts. If you lose a truck, you lose. But then, the trucks also had to leave the map, so I removed them to give the illusion that you succeed. So I had to find a way to tell the game, okay, if the unit dies, you lose, but then you need to remove this unit without making the player lose, and that took a while.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If it took if it took this many lines of code, then yeah, it definitely would take a lot of.
Can you also go next to the train? There is a little something that I always like to do with like railways and such. There is like that one sign that tells you the train when it can stop or move, and I always
Oh
put
yeah,
one. It's such a small detail, but it makes railways so much better.
yeah. I think this is used for like when it comes to controlling railway traffic, like you said, because it just acts as an indicator for. If I'm correct, it either is one of the following. Either to indicate that I need to stop soon, or
Mhm.
it's indicating that a specific railway lane is open.
Yes, that's correct.
Anything else you want to add here?
If you can go on the top left corner, yes, there, you can zoom a little more.
You got your little snowman,
Yes, snowman. Just
your little hay pile here, windmill. I kind of like how nice this is because, like, well, A, I normally don't see a farm kind of in a town like this,
mhm.
but B, it kind of just reminds me of how nice it can just be to just have like a little outside area like this.
Yes, exactly. When I build maps, I always kind of get into this mentality, but if I actually was to live inside the map that I am building, how would I like it to be? So, another than being a Blitzkrieg map simulator, it also becomes like kind of a city simulator where you put the buildings and are like, yeah, I like how this looks. This looks like a place where I would like to live.
That's actually interesting. Yeah, I never would have thought of that for maps at all.
Yeah,
But it
like
seems like you have a different mentality of it. You have like a different perspective. It's like you want to see what's going on in the background too.
It gives the city more life. It makes it more realistic, more alive, and it's kind of a backstory which doesn't really exist, but it tells a story, and I really like that.
It just add a bit of flair, just add some extra little fun to it all.
And I will say that's pretty much about it. So anyway, this was everything for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.
Bye everyone.